else yellow was thrown onto the field. An official just picked it up and threw it to the sideline. So the pass to Pirine goes for the first down, and the Bengals have it in the Miami University red zone. 1st and 10 from the 18. Burrow looking left, throws. Incomplete for Chase, but he was blatantly interfered with by Greg Newsome around the 2-yard line.
And I'll tell you, the play before, the snap before, I don't know how the officials missed this. Joe Burrow he had his face mask grabbed.
Pass interference, defense, number 0. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Jamar Chase is so big and strong. Had no chance. Greg Newsome had no chance on that.
Greg Newsome is pointing up at the scoreboard like watch the video. I mean, we just saw a replay. Could not have been more obvious.
Yeah, well, watch it yourself.
Exactly.
Watch it yourself, Greg. I mean, Collins, though, grabbed Joe Burrow's face mask.
And from the foul to 3-yard line.
And pulled it. Pulled his face mask, turned his head. No call. I mean, you got to protect a player of the caliber of Joe Burrow better than that.
1st and goal from the 3 as the Bengals try to reclaim the lead here in the second quarter. Karras snaps it back to Burrow. Joe floats one into the end zone for Gesicki. Incomplete. Tried to make a one-handed, left-handed catch in the back right corner. Safety Ronnie Hickman had decent coverage.
Yeah, that was just a little bit too much juice on that football. Gesicki could not quite get there, but there was nowhere to put it. I mean, the coverage was outstanding. So, he trying to feather it, layer it in there, could not quite get it done to Gesicki.
The Bengals scored on a 5-yard touchdown run by Chase Brown on their opening drive. Now it is 2nd and goal from the 3. 7-7 the score. Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown goes low. He's close. Here come the officials. And it's spotted just short, inches away, where it'll be 3rd down and goal.
Big 3rd down here. The Bengals are now 5 for 6 on 3rd down. This 3rd down, the most important one of the football game, because it can give the Bengals a lead again.
Lap 2 extra offensive linemen are coming into the game. The Bengals will have 7 offensive linemen on the field.
Boy, that field is sinking now. It's not tilting, it's sinking.
Cody Ford lines up like a fullback at about 350 pounds. 3rd down and goal inside the 1. Burrow wants to throw. His pass caught by a wide open Noah Fant, who throws the ball high into the air in celebration as the Bengals score their 2nd touchdown.
The Bengals had about 2,000 pounds of weight up in the offensive line with all those guys that were in there, offensive and defensive linemen. And what do? Play action fake. And then slip. Noah Fant blocks, releases, slips out into the back of the end zone all by his lonesome. The Cleveland Browns lose track of him. Easiest touchdown toss Joe Burrow's had in a while. It was wide open.
So the Bengals are back in front with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the half. Here's Money Mac to attempt the extra point. Rookie Will Wagner will snap it back to 2nd-year punter Ryan Rico. The right-footed kick is on its way, and the Bengals lead by 7 for the 2nd time on opening day. They go 54 yards on 8 plays to score. The drive ends on a 1-yard touchdown pass from Burrow to Noah Fant. We'll take a timeout. 4:18 left in the half. 14-7 Cincinnati on the Bengals Radio Network.
Get to Miami Valley Gaming on Saturday, August 30th for a chance to win a Mercedes or $45 grand.
Must be 21. Ohio Problem Gambling Helpline, 1-800-589-9966 or visit org.ohio.gov. Ready to take a break? Visit timeoutohio.com.
Bengals fans, the jungle awaits. Now's the time to join the Bengals season ticket wait list.
Claim your place on the wait list for just $150 per seat. You'll get first priority to purchase Bengals season tickets when they become available. Plus, get first access to single game tickets and playoff tickets while supplies last.
Some things are worth the wait. Join the season ticket wait list today and rule the jungle with us. Visit Bengals.com or call the Bengals ticket hotline at 513-621-8383.
Looking for the best internet service? Alta Fiber is the top-rated internet provider in Cincinnati, according to Ookla's speed test results. With speeds up to 3 gig and 99.99% network reliability, Alta Fiber is the easy choice. Don't settle for anything less than the best. For a limited time, get $50 off your first month when you bundle fiber internet and Fioptics Plus TV service for just $30 a month each. Sign up today at altafiber.com.
Get up, Cincy. It's game day in the jungle. The crowd's loud, the stakes are high, and your tailgate, it's legendary. You've got your jersey, your crew, your playlist. Now power it up with Just Bear Chicken. Just Bear Chicken is all natural chicken that's ready to take the field. We proudly stand by our promise of no antibiotics ever, no artificial ingredients or preservatives, and no added hormones or steroids. So however you tailgate, we're your MVP. What powers Who Day Nation? Just Bear Chicken.
The quarterback drops back, throws, touchdown Bengals. And Garage Beer runs onto the field with a lawn chair.
Yeah, Garage Beer is an official beer of the Bengals. Part of the contract.
Fair enough. Beer-flavored beer.
Joe Burrow with his first touchdown pass of the season, number 141 of his still relatively young NFL career, and the Bengals have taken a 14-7 lead with 4:18 left in the half here in Cleveland.
I bet not many people had the first touchdown pass for 2025 for Joe Burrow going to Noah Fant. I mean, of all the options, all the targets and potential players that Joe Burrow could have thrown to, I bet Noah Fant was way down the list, if on the list for anybody.
Joe Burrow is playing in his 70th regular season game. Only two quarterbacks in history have more touchdown passes in their first 69. Patrick Mahomes and Dan Marino. That's it. This kickoff fielded at the 2 by DeAndre Carter, looking for a lane in the middle of the field, and he gets popped hard. B.J. Jules running down there, and the tackle's made at the 22-yard line. Taj Brooks also in kick coverage for Cincinnati.
Man, I'll tell you what, Evan McPherson was fired up. He had great hang time on that kickoff, and guys get down there, get off blocks, separated from blocks, and made a great tackle, a very, very short tackle, and Evan McPherson loved it.
Cleveland's last possession was a 3-and-out. See if the Bengals defense can do it again. Sampson, the running back, on 1st and 10 from the 22. Flacco fakes a handoff, standing tall in the pocket. His pass incomplete. Logan Wilson might have got a hand on it. Pass was thrown for Tillman, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Logan Wilson got a nice drop. He dropped pretty deep in his little zone coverage area of responsibility. Did he get, I think he dove, did he get the hand on the football? He might have gotten that left hand on the ball and just tipped it enough and changed, it changed direction on the receiver.
Jerome Ford in at running back. The Browns have changed their right tackle, Cornelius Lucas, in the game. Flacco with a short pass over the middle. Somehow it goes between two Bengals into the hands of David Njoku, and the guy known as the Chief here in Cleveland makes it up to the 39 for a first down.
That's unbelievable. How did he thread that ball between those two defenders into Njoku's hands? I mean, that was just an amazing display of timing and accuracy right there. And not only was Logan Wilson in the area, but Demetrius Knight was crossing underneath as well.
17 yards on the play on 1st and 10 from the 39. It's a handoff and a loss on the play. Sampson got the ball, and the rookie got tackled for a 1-yard loss as a Bengal came flying in from the edge on the right side of the defense.
Yeah, the defensive line just attacked. I mean, they flew up the football field. Everybody sold out. And won their gap control responsibility. Big play right there.
So 2nd down and 11. Dax Hill gets credit for the tackle for loss. Flacco under center. Loves the play action fake and the deep drop. And that's exactly what we have. Flacco's going to fire up the seam and a diving catch for a first down made by Jerry Jeudy at the Bengals' 43-yard line.
Jerry Jeudy had a phenomenal season last year for the Cleveland Browns, and and Joe Flacco is going to try to find him as often as he possibly can. The Bengals playing zone coverage. He just settles in between corner, safety, and linebacker. Finds a hole in the zone, and Joe Flacco puts it on him.
19 yards on the catch and throw. Second play of more than 15 yards on this drive. A 17-yarder and a 19-yarder. Flacco in the gun. He has the ball. His pass broken up by Demetrius Knight.
Nice.
He got his right hand around Njoku and slapped the ball away.
And he looks at the referee, and he had signaled incomplete as he kind of rolled to the ground, spun to the ground. He got up signaling incomplete, and he was right by the Cleveland Browns bench, and the official agreed it was incomplete. He made a great effort on that football. He went right through Njoku's right arm and got his hand on that football.
Might have got a little arm first.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns fan base not happy about it.
Second down and 10 for Cleveland. Flacco in the gun. He has the ball. Short pass caught out to the right by Sampson. Looks to cut it back. And Fairchild and Cam Taylor-Britt combined to make the stop, about 2 yards short of a Cleveland first down.
Third and makeable situation. Third down. And the Cleveland Browns, they haven't converted yet. They're 0 for 3 on third down. Will this be their first third down conversion?
We have a 2-minute warning
Yep.
timeout. 1:57 on the clock. It'll be third down and 2, maybe third and a long one for Cleveland when we come back. Cincinnati 14, Cleveland 7, our score on the Bengals Radio Network.
Want the inside scoop on your Cincinnati Bengals? Get exclusive access to the Bengals Booth podcast, hosted by Dan Horde, the voice of the Bengals. Every week we bring you the latest news, expert analysis, and game recaps you won't hear anywhere else. Hear from Bengals players, coaches, and special guests as we break down every play and key moment of the season. Whether it's post-game breakdowns or insider info, Bengals Booth keeps you in the loop. Don't miss a single episode. Listen to Bengals Booth podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
From packed stadiums to sold-out shows, Sports Illustrated Tickets puts you at the heart of the action. With over 50 million tickets to sports, concerts, and theater events worldwide, it's your go-to for unforgettable live experiences. Whether it's the 50-yard line, courtside, center stage, or anywhere in between, we've got your seats. Visit sitickets.com or download the app today. Sports Illustrated Tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better.
It's summer bird season, which means bird bombs, an endless shower of bird bombs, turning your car's finish into a pasty, icky mess. Keep your ride clear of bird bombs with an unlimited wash plan from Mike's Car Wash. Wash as often as you want at any of our 40 locations. So, this summer, fight bird bombs with an unlimited plan from Mike's Car Wash. Open daily, 7 to 9.
At Kettering Health, we're devoted to you, walking alongside you on your journey to better health. Whether you're battling cancer, overcoming an injury, facing surgery, or just looking for a doctor who truly cares about you, we'll be a shoulder to lean on. We give everything so you can focus on keeping your world turning. Even if the unexpected happens, we're supporting you to be your best. Kettering Health. Find care now at ketteringhealth.org.
1 minute, 57 seconds left in the first half. Cincinnati on top 14-7. Cleveland has it in Bengals territory at the 34, and it's third down and 1. Flacco runs a quarterback sneak, and the 40-year-old pushes the pile forward for a Cleveland first down. He picked up a couple of yards. Geno Stone on the stop.
Oh, Joe Flacco converts. 3rd and 3. Ford went for 2, didn't get there. 3rd and 3. Defensive pass interference. 3rd and 9. Defensive pass interference. 3rd and 1. No gain. 3rd and 8. Flacco incompletion. 3rd and 1. Flacco sneaks for 1.
Flacco starting against the Bengals for the 22nd time. He has 9 wins and 12 losses as a starter against Cincinnati. It's a draw play handoff. Sampson shows off his quickness as he scoots to the 29-yard line. T.J. Slayton making the tackle, and the clock will run. We're down to 1:05 to go here in the second quarter.
As the Cleveland Browns approach the red zone, they're 10 yards from the red zone. Will the Bengals defense be able to rise up? Keep them out of the red zone would be optimum. But if Cleveland does get into the red zone, can the Bengals hold them to a field goal opportunity only?
That was a 3-yard run. Now Joseph Osai checks in for Shamar Stewart. Flacco catches and retreats. Fires toward the near sideline. Tillman with the catch. Tackled inbounds by Dax Hill. Short of the first down. He's down at the 27. And Cleveland will call a timeout before a 3rd and 5 play with 33 seconds left in the half.
That's just a real good effort by Dax Hill. He played his football geometry on that was spectacular. And he just he played his coverage to a T and then came downhill for that tackle, boy, and he put some thump in that thing.
He closes fast, doesn't he?
He does, man. He's a blur. He can really bring it.
Chris Jenkins will check in. TJ Slayton will check out. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Browns at the Bengals 27. Cleveland obviously within the field goal range of their new kicker, Andre Schmidt, with the craziest spelling of Schmidt you will ever see. S-Z-M-Y-T. He needs to buy a vowel.
Exactly. Come on, Vanna. Dax Hill, 5 tackles, 4 solos, and an assist. Nice day.
Demetrius Knight has 8 tackles here in the first half. It's 3rd down and 5 at the Cincinnati 27. Ford in at running back. Flacco to throw. Ford picks up a blitzer. Flacco rolls right. He throws, and he chucks it out of bounds. Exceptional coverage on Jerry Jeudy, and the Browns will have to settle for a field goal try.
Demetrius Knight put a lot of pressure on Flacco as he rolled out of the pocket. The downhill blitzer was Logan Wilson. He made Flacco vacate the pocket. Flacco didn't really want to, but he had to. And then, of course, the timing was disjointed, never got back on track. Incomplete.
Andre Schmidt was the kicker at Syracuse for 5 straight years. He made 85 field goals. That is 6th most in college football history. This will be a 45-yard try for a kicker with the number 25. That's unusual. The kick is on its way. It has the distance, and it is good. So the Browns pull within 4 with 23 seconds left in the half. And Cleveland's going to get the ball to begin the 3rd quarter with an opportunity to potentially take the lead.
Yeah, no doubt. Good red zone effort right there. Good effort on 3rd down. Good effort in the red zone. Defensively, gave up yards, no question about it. Cleveland and Joe Flacco moved the football, but basically held them to a field goal, not a touchdown.
That was an 11-play, 51-yard scoring drive. It took 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Cincinnati leads 14-10 with 23 seconds remaining in the half. This might be the rare instance with the change in the kickoff rules with touchbacks coming out to the 35 where the Browns say, you know what, touchback's fine here. With 23 seconds left, we just don't want to give up a long kick return.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dan.
So we'll see if
probably
Schmidt
kick it out
tries
of the end
to
zone.
boot it through the end zone.
Yeah, he can do it.
Nope, this is going to be returnable for Charlie Jones. Samaje Perine in front of him to block. Here comes Charlie, who had a kick return touchdown here in Cleveland a year ago. Not this time, as he's tackled at the 26-yard line with 18 seconds to go. Aiden Huntington with the stop. And I imagine the Bengals will take a knee with a 14-10 lead.
I would think so. I would think they'd break this huddle pretty darn quickly, get up to the line of scrimmage, take the knee, into the locker room they go.
Well, they're going to line up in the shotgun. It is not a victory-type formation. So they might try to move it far enough to get within the long field goal range of Money Mac. 18 seconds left. Burrow throws, short pass, caught. Running up the middle of the field is Fant. Tackled at the 34. Timeout Bengals. That took 6 seconds. We've got 12 left.
And you know, it's a situation where it's, you still want to see what some guys can do. You know, Fant hasn't been with the football team all that long. You haven't had a 2-minute drill opportunity in a live game, in a regular season game. The Bengals are trying to take advantage of every snap possible. What if there is a defensive pass interference by the Cleveland Browns? What if they mess up the coverage? What if somebody falls down? Bunch of what ifs.
They need to gain about 25 yards to have a shot for a long field goal by Money Mac. 12 seconds left in the half. Burrow in the gun. He has the ball. Joe in the pocket, taking a lot of time. Now he is scrambling. He's got running room to the left, but he's running out of time, and now he'll be sacked. Tackled by Isaiah McGuire as the clock hits 0. And the Bengals will head to the locker room with a 14-10 halftime lead. Stay tuned for Wayne Box-Miller and the halftime report. 14-10 Cincinnati here in Cleveland on the Bengals Radio Network.
Good Day Nation, I am Brandon Meek, CEO of Waltz Business Solutions. We are the proud sponsor and official document solutions provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Big news, we've just kicked off in Columbus. From Greater Cincinnati to Dayton and now Columbus, Waltz is your most valuable partner for print, copy, scanning, and more. Whether you're a local startup or have a national footprint, we've got your back. Call Waltz now for your free assessment. Let's score big for your business across Ohio and beyond. Go Bengals.
United Electric has served the tri-state area for more than 60 years. For all your commercial and industrial electrical needs, call Rick Rebholz at 513-383-7547 or visit us online at unitedelec.com.
Bengals fans, a limited number of single-game tickets are available for all home games this season.
Be part of one of the most exciting atmospheres in sports. There is nothing like experiencing Bengals football live in Paycor Stadium.
Avoid those high fees on the secondary market. Go to Bengals.com/tickets and grab your seats before they're gone. Come rule the jungle with us.
Attention all nonprofit organizations. Looking for creative ways to fundraise? Aramark is actively seeking nonprofit groups to operate concession stands at Paycor Stadium during Cincinnati Bengals home games. Organizations will receive a donation from Aramark for each game their group volunteers. Increase impact, engage with the community, and fundraise with flair. Join Aramark in making a difference. To learn more and secure a spot, call 513-455-4914 or visit Bengals.com/community/concessions.
This is the Bengals Radio Network.
Picked off!
Yeah.
The Bengals have it into the end zone, and the Bengals get a touchdown after all.
How about it?
The halftime report is brought to you by Alta Fiber. Alta Fiber, the official Wi-Fi and internet provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Kettering Health, best care for the best fans. Kettering Health, official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, here's Wayne Box-Miller on the Bengals Radio Network.
Welcome to the halftime report. The halftime score live from Huntington Field is 14-10. The Cincinnati Bengals over the Cleveland Browns, and the season is underway. Let's get to some highlights in the first quarter. Joe Burrow starts off the season with a connection to his newest tight end.
The Bengals line up in an I formation. They fake a handoff. Burrow throws. It is caught by Noah Fant. And the newcomer, in his Bengals debut, catches the ball and runs for 12 yards out to the 44-yard line. Free safety Ronnie Hickman made the tackle.
And just like the first preseason game, the first play, first drive equals the first score.
Second and a long yard. The ball is in between the 4 and the 5 of Cleveland. Burrow waits for a shotgun snap at the 10. Fant goes in motion. They hand it off to Chase Brown. He's running left. Yeah. He'll go into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice. Chase Brown and the Bengals as Cincinnati begins the season with a 12-play touchdown drive that took half of the first quarter off the clock.
And the Browns get the ball back, twice going for it on fourth down. The second one ends up in the end zone.
The Browns are going to go for it on fourth down and goal from the 1. Flacco hands it off. Rocket Sanders into the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown.
And the Bengals answer that drive. It looks like a new combination in town. Burrow to Fant.
Lap 2 extra offensive linemen are coming into the game. The Bengals will have 7 offensive linemen on the field.
Boy, that field is sinking now. It's not tilting, it's sinking.
Cody Ford lines up like a fullback at about 350 pounds. 3rd down and goal inside the 1. Burrow wants to throw. His pass caught by a wide open Noah Fant, who throws the ball high into the air in celebration as the Bengals score their 2nd touchdown.
And the Browns add a field goal. The halftime score 14-10. Back with scores from around the league on the Bengals Radio Network.
At Kettering Health, we're devoted to you, walking alongside you on your journey to better health. Whether you're battling cancer, overcoming an injury, facing surgery, or just looking for a doctor who truly cares about you, we'll be a shoulder to lean on. We give everything so you can focus on keeping your world turning. Even if the unexpected happens, we're supporting you to be your best. Kettering Health. Find care now at ketteringhealth.org.
Want the inside scoop on your Cincinnati Bengals? Get exclusive access to the Bengals Booth podcast, hosted by Dan Horde, the voice of the Bengals. Every week, we bring you the latest news, expert analysis, and game recaps you won't hear anywhere else. Hear from Bengals players, coaches, and special guests as we break down every play and key moment of the season. Whether it's post-game breakdowns or insider info, Bengals Booth keeps you in the loop. Don't miss a single episode. Listen to Bengals Booth podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Get up, Cincy. It's game day in the jungle. The crowd's loud, the stakes are high, and your tailgate, it's legendary. You've got your jersey, your crew, your playlist. Now power it up with Just Bear Chicken. Just Bear Chicken is all natural chicken that's ready to take the field. We proudly stand by our promise of no antibiotics ever, no artificial ingredients or preservatives, and no added hormones or steroids. So however you tailgate, we're your MVP. What powers Who Day Nation? Just Bear Chicken.
Great coaches don't get buried in paperwork. They develop players. But many managers spend less than 10% of their time coaching teams. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave all things HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR and payroll software handles it all, from recruiting and onboarding to compliance and payroll, so leaders can drive business results. Just like the Bengals coaches here at Paycor Stadium, your managers should be coaching, not switching between disconnected HR systems. Learn more at paycor.com.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Report. Let's take a quick look around the league. Going into halftime, the Buccaneers and Falcons tied at 10. Jaguars 10-3 over the Panthers. The Colts 20-0 over the Dolphins. The Raiders trail the Patriots 10-7. Cardinals 17-10 over the Saints. And the Steelers and the Jets are doing battle. The Jets 19-17. The Commanders 14-3 over the New York Giants. Let's go back to Huntington Field with Dan Horde and Dave Lapham.
So how about those Jets leading the Steelers at the half, 19-17? Be nice if the Bengals could get an opening day win in the division and see one of their AFC North rivals come up short in a game that many Steelers fans would expect them to win against the New York Jets. Time for the halftime injury report. It is brought to you by the Kettering Health Network. The best care for the best fans. Kettering Health is the official healthcare provider of the Bengals. The Bengals lost their right guard early in this game with a right calf injury. Lucas Patrick going out. Newcomer Dalton Reisner checking in. Patrick not expected to return. The Browns had their right tackle go down in the first half of this game. Jack Conklin and Cornelius Lucas has replaced him. Let's take a look at some first half stat leaders. Brought to you by Paycor, proud to be the official HR software provider of the Bengals. Joe Burrow, 11 out of 14 in the first half. Not a big yardage total, 88 yards, but short, efficient passing by the Bengals quarterback. 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and a passer rating of 116.7. Joe Flacco, 10 out of 15 for Cleveland. Similar passing yardage to Joe Burrow, 87 yards for Flacco, no touchdowns, no picks, and a passer rating of 81.8. Chase Brown had 12 carries for 43 yards, including a 5-yard touchdown in the first half. He averaged 3.6 yards per run. Nobody for the Cleveland Browns has double-digit yardage on the ground. The leader is Sampson with 9 yards. Cleveland carried 14 times for 24 yards. That's 1.7 yards per run. That would do for the Bengals run defense this year. Cincinnati's leading receiver in terms of catches, Noah Fant, 3 catches, 21 yards, including a short touchdown. Jamar Chase had 2 catches for 26 yards, including the longest one of the day so far for Cincinnati, 20-yard grab. Rookie tight end Harold Fannin leading Cleveland, 3 catches for 16 yards. The Bengals leading tackler Demetrius Knight, I apologize for calling him Dylan Fairchild in the first half on a couple of occasions, confusing my second and third round picks, but it was Demetrius Knight who had 8 tackles to lead Cincinnati. At the half, it's the Bengals 14 and the Browns 10. Cleveland will have the ball when we come back here on the Bengals Radio Network.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix, guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. And you never compromise your appetite with our golden brown bread that's baked fresh in store. And you never compromise your wallet with our lower prices. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Tune in Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Bengals weekly radio shows. Visit Bengals.com/broadcast for date, time, and station.
United Electric has served the tri-state area for more than 60 years. For all your commercial and industrial electrical needs, call Rick Rebholz at 513-383-7547 or visit us online at unitedelec.com.
Bengals fans, stop by the all-new Jungle Zone, powered by the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Toyota dealers before each game this season. Live music and family-friendly games makes this the perfect pregame location for fans of all ages. For more information, check out Bengals.com/Jungle Zone. Hoo-day!
Bengals fans, the jungle awaits. Now's the time to join the Bengals season ticket wait list.
Claim your place on the wait list for just $150 per seat. You'll get first priority to purchase Bengals season tickets when they become available. Plus, get first access to single game tickets and playoff tickets while supplies last.
Some things are worth the wait. Join the season ticket wait list today and rule the jungle with us. Visit Bengals.com or call the Bengals ticket hotline at 513-621-8383.
Our halftime score is 14-10. Cincinnati leading the Cleveland Browns here at Huntington Bank Field. And this broadcast is copyrighted by the Bengals for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or of any descriptions or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited. We're in the broadcast booth in Cleveland with our great crew. Our producer, Dave Yiddy Armbruster. Our on-site engineer, Dave MacGyver Abbott. Our host, pregame, halftime, and postgame, Wayne Box Miller. Our studio engineer is Austin Elmore. Statistician, Paul Hummel. Spotter, Nate the Great Larisha. And our in-the-booth doctor, just in case lapse passion leads to palpitations, Dr. Michael Hafar. Bengals will kick it off here in the third quarter. And Cleveland will have the opportunity for the first time today to pull ahead.
It's interesting. One touchdown pass on the day, Joe Burrow. Neither team has fumbled the football. You know, it's been a pretty well-played game in that area. One turnover in a half total from both football teams. Redzone, the Bengals were 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Cleveland was 1 for 1. Third down, where kind of a little separation here. The Bengals went 6 for 7 on third down, 85.7%. Cleveland was 1 for 5, 20%. The Bengals defense, Al Golden has to be happy with what they did on third down and happy with what they did in the red zone as well, really. I mean, they only allowed them to get in there, you know, that one time. So overall, you know, it's sound, mistake-free football, but you got to pick it up a little bit. Going to have to, you know, there's no big plays. There's no big plays to speak of. There's not a run. The longest run is 8 yards for both football teams. The longest pass reception is 20 yards. There's only one of those for both football teams, so the big play has been absent.
McPherson kicks off and boots it in the direction of Carter. He'll catch it, moving to his right at the 3. Up the far side, Numos to the 20, the 30, and tackled around the 32-yard line.
Bengals defense storms the field. B.J. Hill, Trey Henderson leading the troops out from the sideline. Let's see if the Bengals defense can get a 3-and-out, Dan.
Samaje Perine with the tackle and kick coverage. They spotted at the 31. So that's where the first drive of the second half will begin. With Cincinnati on top by 4 points. Rookie Dylan Sampson will be the running back. No Cleveland runner had double-digit yards in the first half. Sampson had 9. Flacco drops back 5 steps, swings it out into the flat, caught by Sampson, runs through an ankle tackle, then gets pulled down by Fairchild at the 38-yard line, a gain of 7. Check that, Demetrius Knight. For some reason, I've got my Dylan Fairchilds and my Demetrius Knights confused. I won't do it again. That tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Cam Taylor-Britt shaken up a little bit, grabbing that left shoulder. He's the one that missed the tackle up along that sideline, uncharacteristic of him.
Second down and 3 after that 7-yard pickup. Flacco moves under center. Dylan Sampson remains the running back. Long count, Flacco turns left, hands it to Sampson, and the Bengals bring him down after a 1-yard gain. B.J. Hill and T.J. Slayton clog the middle. Bengals giving up fewer than 2 yards per run so far. Make it no gain on the play. 3rd and 3.
Yeah. 1.7 yards per carry. 24 yards on 14 rushes for the Cleveland Browns. The Bengals, a robust 3.3. They had 46 yards on 14 lugs.
Slayton out. Chris Jenkins in. A little more of a pass rushing defensive tackle. The Bengals anticipating that Flacco will put it in the air. 2 deep safeties for Cincinnati on 3rd down and 3. Flacco ready, catches the shotgun snap. Wilson comes up the middle on a blitz. Flacco throws off his back foot. Caught on the run by Harold Fannin, and he is tackled at the 44-yard line of Cincinnati by Jordan Battle.
Cleveland was 1 for 5 before that snap on 3rd down. Make it 2 for 6. Big 3rd down conversion right there. First opportunity for a conversion in the second half. They get it done. Fannin's he's a good route runner. He's got some speed at the tight end position as well.
He was the MVP of the MAC last year as a tight end. That's unusual.
It really is.
1st and 10 at the 44 of Cincinnati. Flacco with a play action fake from the pocket. Short throw, caught by Fannin, breaks a tackle, and then the person whose tackle he broke, Dax Hill, recovered and brought him down after a gain of 7.
Back it comes. Going to be a hold against Cleveland. That's a painful one.
Holding offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty, remains first out.
Logan Wilson down on a knee, and the Bengals training staff has come out to take a look.
Can't afford to lose Logan Wilson. Come on, Logan. Jump up, man.
The replacement at right tackle, Cornelius Lucas, who came in for Jack Conklin, called for the penalty. Wilson's on his feet and appears to be moving okay. We are going to take a timeout. 12:44 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Cincinnati up by 4, 14-10 on the Bengals Radio Network. Hi, Bengals fans. Dan Hort here. It's important to work with local companies you feel comfortable with. That's why professional contractors rely on Win Supply, Win Nelson, and Win Electric locations right here in the Tri-State. Locally owned and operated, Win Supply offers products from leading brands like Milwaukee Tools, Moen Faucets, and Nibco Valves and Fittings to get the job done right. Order online at winsupply.com or any of our several Win Supply locations in Greater Cincinnati. The Win Supply family of companies are proud supporters of your Cincinnati Bengals.
Want the inside scoop on your Cincinnati Bengals? Get exclusive access to the Bengals Booth podcast, hosted by Dan Hord, the voice of the Bengals. Every week we bring you the latest news, expert analysis, and game recaps you won't hear anywhere else. Hear from Bengals players, coaches, and special guests as we break down every play and key moment of the season. Whether it's post-game breakdowns or insider info, Bengals Booth keeps you in the loop. Don't miss a single episode. Listen to Bengals Booth podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
United Electric has served the tri-state area for more than 60 years. For all your commercial and industrial electrical needs, call Rick Rebholz. at 513-383-7547 or visit us online at unitedeldc.com.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Bengals tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Bengals.
Logan Wilson has gone into the medical tent. He'll be replaced by rookie Barrett Carter. So the Bengals have two rookie linebackers in the game. Second-round pick Demetrius Knight and fourth-round pick Barrett Carter. By the way, the penalty before the timeout was actually on the left tackle, DeJuan Jones, and not the right tackle, Cornelius Lucas.
This is the second time the Cleveland Browns have been first down and 20 yards to go in the football game. That's not where you want to be, that's for sure.
An empty backfield for the Browns on 1st and 20. So Flacco is throwing here. He drops back, passes over the middle, caught on the run. Njoku tackled by Carter and Turner at the Cincinnati 43-yard line, an 11-yard gain on the play.
That's that'll do it. I mean, you know, 1st and 20. If you can pick up more than half of it on the first down snap, that's excellent.
2nd down and 9. Flacco back to throw again. Here comes Trey Hendrickson. The pass intended for Judy is incomplete. He was blanketed by DJ Turner, and it's 3rd down and 9.
DJ Turner had a better position to make a play and catch the football than the intended receiver. I mean, that was just a good job there by Judy to make sure that he didn't make a play on the football, because Turner was right there to make it.
Make a 3rd down and 8 for Cleveland at the Cincinnati 43. The ball's in between the 42 and the 43. They need to get to the 34 for a first down. 3 receivers and a cluster out to the right. Ford in the backfield with Joe Flacco. Flacco is set. Cincinnati sends 4. Flacco guns it over the middle, and the catch is made by Tillman for a first down at the Bengals 30-yard line.
Cleveland was 2 for 6 on 3rd down before that snap, make it 3 for 7. It's just a good route. And boy, I'll tell you what, Joe Flacco put it on the money with some mustard on that ball and then took a shot. I mean, the coverage was pretty darn good. Just a good play all the way around, and Cleveland moves the chains.
Geno Stone made the tackle, a 13-yard gain on 3rd down and 8. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 30. The Bengals up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. The clock is running with 11:25 to go. The Browns line up in an I formation. The fullback is a tight end. They hand it off to Ford, and Joseph Osai gets into the backfield and makes the tackle for no gain.
That was just a great play by Joseph Osai. He penetrated, and then once he saw the play, he came right down the line of scrimmage. I mean, he beelined flat. He flattened himself out, flattened his angle, right down the line of scrimmage to make a tackle from behind. Dragged him to the ground. Nice effort.
2nd and 10 at the Cincinnati 30. Logan Wilson remains in the medical tent for the Bengals. Sampson checks in at running back. Lines up 7 yards behind the line. Flacco under center. The 40-year-old QB now stands up out of his crouch. And was a timeout called by Cleveland?
Delay game offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
That's a bad one to take. A 2nd and long. Making it 3rd and like 15.
Well, 2nd and 10, so 2nd and 15 now.
Okay.
Shamar Stewart will check in. TJ Slayton comes to the sideline. 2nd and 15 at the Cincinnati 35. The Bengals leading 14-10 on opening day. Penalties are even at 5 apiece. It's an empty backfield for the Browns. Flacco, 2 throw, short pass, a low one, but a nice catch. And a nice pickup by Sampson. He plucked that ball off his shoe tops and gains about 14 on 2nd and 15. Dax Hill tackling him.
He did because, his right tackle, Cornelius Lucas, gave up a lot of ground and he gave him a very, very short area to deliver the football and follow through.
Logan Wilson is walking toward the locker room. He's walking okay, but he's headed toward the locker room.
Not good.
Third down and a long yard. Flacco in the gun. Sampson lined up a yard behind and to the quarterback's left. 3 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right. Flacco to throw. Screens it to the right. Sampson's got the first down and more. And he will be spun around and tackled by Demetrius Knight. At the 16-yard line, the Browns have entered the red zone.
Thought that the big key in this football game would be who would handle their red zone opportunities better. Who would put the pressure on the other football team by scoring touchdowns in the red zone? Will the Bengals defense be able to rise up and not allow the Cleveland Browns to pick up another centimeter?
Mike Pennell and Shamar Stewart check in on the defensive line. 1st and 10 from the Cincinnati 16. Flacco stomps his right foot. He's under center. It's a long count. He has the ball. Fakes a handoff. Flacco forced to scramble, and he'll chuck it out of bounds. Fannin was in the end zone near the forward right pylon, but there were 2 defenders right there. B.J. Hill forcing Flacco out of the pocket.
Boy, interesting battle going on right now between Shamar Stewart and Cornelius Lucas at the right tackle position. Shamar Stewart beat him inside. Thought he was going to maybe get a sack on Joe Flacco. But, man, good quick recovery to the inside by Cornelius Lucas. He has pretty quick feet.
2nd down and 10 in the red zone at the Cincinnati 16-yard line. The Bengals holding a 4-point third quarter lead. Flacco screens it left. Sampson running to the 10. Taken down by, well, eventually taken out of bounds by Battle. Just trying to spin him around as opposed to hitting him low and bringing him down. It's going to be a gain of 7 on the play, setting up 3rd and 3 from the 9-yard line.
Stewart won very quickly. Beat Cornelius Lucas again, but the ball was coming out quickly on the screen, so it really didn't matter. But Shamar Stewart is giving Cornelius Lucas fits over there.
Huge play here. Can the Bengals get a stop on 3rd and 3 and force the Browns to settle for a field goal attempt?
Browns now 4 for 8 on 3rd down. They're up to 50%.
Dylan Sampson is the running back. Flacco in the gun back at the 14. He pitches it right. Sampson's got a blocker in front. He's to the 5 and knocked out of bounds by Barrett Carter after picking up the first down. It's 1st and goal at the 5 for Cleveland.
1st and goal in the lowest of low red zone, the 5-yard line. The Cleveland Browns are 4 for 4 on 3rd down in this drive. I mean, that's very proficient, to say the least. I mean, when you're 100% on a drive and you've had 4 opportunities, that's getting it done.
Owen Burks checks in at linebacker. The Bengals have 3 linebackers on the field on 1st and goal from the 5. Flacco looking to pass. His throw caught in the middle of the end zone by Cedric Tillman for a Cleveland go-ahead touchdown.
Joe Flacco gives the old fist pump after throwing that pass in the middle of the field, realizing that his receiver caught it for the touchdown. He raised his fist up over his head and yanked it down to his waistline. The big old fist pump. I mean, good route run by Cedric Tillman. Flacco had his eyes on him the whole way and delivered a strike.
Another long time-consuming drive for the Browns. It took 7 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock.
Man.
And ends with a 5-yard touchdown pass from Flacco to Tillman. The Bengals are trailing for the first time this season. Andre Schmidt's PAT is no good. He missed it wide right.
Wow.
Floated it high and to the right. And the first-year kicker missed it.
That could be big.
No doubt. It's a 2-point lead for Cleveland. We'll take a timeout with 7:20 left in the third quarter. The Browns up 16-14 on the Bengals Radio Network.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. You see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Palisade, Santa Fe, and Santa Fe hybrid models. And check out our other great deals at your Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends September 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers.
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Join Dave Lapham and Dan Howard Friday afternoons from 3 to 6 p.m. on ESPN 1530 throughout the regular season for Bengals Pep Rally, presented by Just Fair Chicken. For more information, go to Bengals.com/listen.
Looking for an exciting job in the heart of the action? Aramark Sports and Entertainment is hiring at Paycor Stadium. From culinary enthusiasts to guest service superstars, Aramark is welcoming highly motivated professionals in dozens of career areas. Embark on your next adventure and join Aramark in bringing unforgettable experiences to fans. For more information, call 513-455-4900 or visit careers.aramark.com. Search for Paycor Stadium and apply today.
We are roughly halfway through the third quarter, and for the first time this season, the Bengals are behind. They trail the Browns 16-14. We invite you to join us on Wednesday nights for the Bengals Game Plan Show presented by Bud Light. Visit Bengals.com/game plan for more information. We'll be at Bucketheads on the west side of town this Wednesday night from 6 to 8.
Big deal in that drive in the second half here. Third down. Bengals allow the Browns to go 4 for 4 on third down. Can't happen. Just can't do that. Got to get him off the football field. Had opportunities to end that drive.
This is a low line drive kick. It bounces at the 10, rolls into the end zone, and Charlie Jones takes a knee. So under those circumstances, when it bounces in the return zone and goes into the end zone before being downed, it does not come out to the 35. It comes out to the 20. So that was the ideal possible kick for Schmidt.
Couldn't have worked out any better. At first, the way it was angling, I thought it might kick out of bounds, but it hit the turf inside the 10-yard line and skirted straight into the end zone.
So this will be the Bengals' first possession of the third quarter after the Browns held the ball for 7 minutes and 40 seconds. From the 20-yard line, down by 2, Burrow is under center. Fakes a handoff to Chase Brown. Inches forward, throws it sideways. Caught by Noah Fant. And the tight end gets to about the 24.5. Grant Delpit, Carson Schweschinger sandwiched him and made the tackle.
Carson Schweschinger, great find for the Cleveland Browns at the linebacker position as a rookie. I mean, he's made an imprint. He's put a stamp on the Cleveland Browns organization.
Second-round draft pick this year out of UCLA, where he was only a one-year starter, and he was a former walk-on. Second down and 6. The Bengals at their own 24. Here in the third quarter, down by 2. Burrow says can. He changes the play, claps his hands it off. Chase Brown crosses the 25 and makes it to the 27 for a gain of 3, the 5th pick in this year's draft. Mason Graham making the tackle.
The interior of the Cleveland Browns defensive front is holding up pretty well. Bengals are 6 for 7 on third down. This is one of the bigger conversions the Bengals have faced in the football game.
The Bengals got lined up quickly to prevent the Browns from changing their defensive personnel. Cincinnati looking at third down and 2 officially. Shotgun snap. Burrow flings it high and deep down the left sideline. And it is incomplete. intended for Chase, a little bit underthrown. Greg Newsome in coverage, and the Bengals go 3 and out on their first possession of the third quarter.
Cleveland Browns go on a long, sustained drive, multiple plays, converting multiple third downs. The Bengals go 1, 2, 3 and punt. Jamar Chase, great coverage. I mean, stride for stride is Newsome with them, and the ball is underthrown, as you described, Dan, but Jamar got 2 hands on it, tried to cradle it into his chest, and flat out dropped it. That's a rarity. That ball is caught normally.
Ryan Rico punts and crushes it. Carter settling under it at the 10. Catches near the middle of the field, splits 2 Bengals running it back, and makes it out to the 25-yard line.
You're right. There were 2 cover guys closed in on him. Looked like it was going to be big time, and he just split them.
So the Browns will have the ball at their own 25. They lead by 2, 16-14, after a 62-yard punt by Ryan Rico. 5:37 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to the Bengals Radio Network.
Catch up on all the highlights and expert analysis with Dave Lapham and Lance McAllister on Bengals Line. Monday nights from 6 to 9. Visit Bengals.com/listen for more information.
Movie night, game night, make it a pizza night. Try one of Donato's all-new barbecue or buffalo chicken pizzas. Whether it's that sweet barbecue sauce or zesty buffalo, Donato's has the flavor you can savor. Feed the whole family or give yourself some leftovers at the only place where you gotta love more. Donato's.
United Electric has served the tri-state area for more than 60 years. For all your commercial and industrial electrical needs, call Rick Rebholz at 513-383-7547 or visit us online at unitedeldc.com.
Bengals fans, stop by the all-new Jungle Zone, powered by the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Toyota dealers before each game this season. Live music and family-friendly games makes this the perfect pregame location for fans of all ages. For more information, check out Bengals.com/Jungle Zone. Hooday!
Bengals fans, the jungle comes alive on game day. Don't miss pregame at the Banks, presented by Sports Illustrated Tickets, an official fan experience partner of the Cincinnati Bengals. While there, check out the Bengals Jungle Zone, presented by Toyota, and the Bud Light Tailgate Zone with live music, food, drinks, giveaways, and more. It's the ultimate pregame party before every regular season home game. Get all the details at Bengals.com/pregame at the Banks. Let's roar, Cincinnati. Hooday!
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Logan Wilson is in the locker room being evaluated for a possible concussion. His return is listed as questionable, so looks like the Bengals will likely have to do without him here in the second half. We've got 5:37 rather, left in the third quarter. Cleveland has the ball with a 2-point lead, 16-14. First and 10, Browns at their own 25. Thrash goes in motion. Flacco fakes a handoff, and he gets sacked.
Nice.
Knocked down by Trey Hendrickson, who led the NFL with 17.5 of them a year ago, and he's got his first one in 2025.
17.5, 2 years in a row. 35, 2-year total. He is a premier pass rusher, and B.J. Hill involved as well. They kind of met at the quarterback, but Trey got there a split second earlier than B.J. Hill did. He gets the sack.
Second down and 16 after that 6-yard sack for Trey Hendrickson. Flacco fakes a handoff. Here comes the rush. His pass over the middle, and it is intercepted off a ricochet by Jordan Battle. He's running it back at the 25, and he'll be tackled after getting down to the 25-yard line.
Trey Hendrickson coming off the field. He was very agitated because he got held. He got thrown to the ground. No call. It's basically not as painful as it could be because the Bengals get a turnover. They get a takeaway, the first one of the football game. But Trey Hendrickson was there to make a play. Man, and he just got thrown to the turf. But that's a good effort by Jordan Battle making that interception. He broke
pass was intended for Judy. He tried to make a diving catch.
He tipped it up,
knocked the ball up in the air, and then it looked like it hit his knee and was suspended in midair even longer, allowing Jordan Battle to come up with his third career interception.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's not going to be happy with that one. You're never happy with any interception, but that ball was not thrown like Joe Flacco normally throws the football. Jordan Battle was there to clean it up, though, and the Bengals get a short field. I mean, they're...
After review, it is an interception. However, the intercepting player was down by contact at the 34-yard line. It will be first down and 10, Cincinnati from the 34-yard line.
Okay, well, they're not as close to the red zone as initially thought. Thought they were going to be only 7 yards from the red zone. Now they're 14 yards from the red zone, but they have a short field. Field position officially flipped. Take advantage.
Joe Flacco has 6 more interceptions than touchdown passes in his 22 career starts against Cincinnati. So the Bengals down by 2, start out in field goal range at the 34 of Cleveland. Mike Gesicki goes in motion, moves a little bit closer to the left tackle, Orlando Brown Jr. Now he goes further in motion, swing pass to the right. Brown has blockers in front, but Cleveland does a nice job of stretching the play toward the sideline, making the tackle after a 1-yard gain. Schlesinger with another tackle for Cleveland.
And as you mentioned, the Bengals are in Evan McPherson field goal range, and that's important. So they only trail by 2. Cleveland missed the extra point. So the Bengals can take a lead with an Evan McPherson field goal if they can get that done on this drive. They'd like to get more done. They'd like to punch it in the end zone and take a bigger lead, take a 2-score lead at this point in the game.
4:18 left in the third. The Bengals with an interesting formation. Burrow fakes the Chase Brown, rolls right, throws before getting hit. His shot put pass in the direction of Sample is incomplete. Devin Bush nailed Joe Burrow after the throw.
Yeah, he really did. The guy that was closest to the football to make any kind of a play on it was Schlesinger. And, yeah, Joe Burrow just got that. Unfortunately, no injury there. Now, those are the kind of plays as you're following through and that defensive player hits your hand after you release the football. There can be damage to fingers, to hands, and all kinds of things you don't want to think about.
Third down and 9 at the 33 of Cleveland. Samaje Perine in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Cleveland sends 5. Burrow's pass caught on the near sideline by T. Higgins for a Cincinnati first down. Denzel Ward gets him out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals are now 7 for 9 on third down conversions. That is big. That's the biggest reason that they're within striking distance or retaking the lead in this football game. Their third down performance has been one to remember.
That puts Burrow over 100 passing yards, 104 on 14 completions. Browns have done a nice job. Jamar Chase will line up in the backfield with Chase Brown. Now he goes in orbit motion. They hand it off to Chase Brown, running right, has a blocker. Karras in front. Chase Brown makes it down to the 17-yard line. The Bengals are inside the Miami University red zone.
Nice job there, the Cincinnati Bengals. They pull Ted Karras. He does a good job of leading Chase Brown up the middle of the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line between the tackles. Cleveland tackles him from behind.
52 rushing yards for Chase Brown. He has 9 receiving yards as well. Gained 6 on that play. 2nd and 4 at the Cleveland 17 with the Bengals down by 2 and 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Burrow catches a shotgun snap, throws, and it's batted away by Denzel Ward. Pass was intended for Gesicki. Denzel Ward with a nice job getting his left hand in to swat it sideways.
Yeah, Joe Burrow scanning the secondary. It almost was deflected by a defensive lineman up front. Big Shelby Harris got his hands up, almost batted the football, didn't, but never fear, Denzel Ward is near.
Myles Garrett will rush against Orlando Brown Jr. from that side of the Cleveland defense. It's an empty backfield for Cincinnati. 3rd down and 4. Short crossing route. Chase Brown, the intended receiver, and he gets popped by Schlesinger, and the pass is incomplete. Big time hit.
Big time hit, and Chase Brown guilty of trying to make a move before actually securing the football. You know, he saw the defender, felt the defender in the area, and basically tried to sidestep him before he actually had control of that football.
Evan McPherson will try to give Cincinnati the lead. This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt from the right hash out of the hold of Ryan Rico. 2:52 remaining, third quarter. Cincinnati trails by 2. Here comes the 35-yard kick. The swing of the right leg, a high, spinning, end-over-end kick, and it gives Cincinnati a 1-point lead. The Bengals capitalize on the interception by Jordan Battle, and the 35-yard field goal by Money Mac makes it Cincinnati 17 and Cleveland 16. We'll break with 2:48 remaining here in the third quarter on the Bengals Radio Network.
5 divided by 3 is 166.7%. So Fifth Third Bank makes banking a Fifth Third better by protecting you and your money with Smart Shield. Like the Bengals defense protects their end zone. We blitz hackers with threat blocking. We run audibles with alerts. And we've always got a free safety roaming around with 24/7 monitoring. So when you want a great defense, you want Fifth Third. This is banking a Fifth Third better. Visit 53.com/SmartShield for more information, including product restrictions and details. Deposit and credit products provided by Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC.
From packed stadiums to sold-out shows, Sports Illustrated Tickets puts you at the heart of the action. With over 50 million tickets to sports, concerts, and theater events worldwide, it's your go-to for unforgettable live experiences. Whether it's the 50-yard line, courtside, center stage, or anywhere in between, we've got your seats. Visit SITickets.com or download the app today. Sports Illustrated Tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better.
Gear up like the pros at the Bengals Pro Shop, a Fanatics experience. From jerseys and sideline apparel to hats, accessories, and exclusive team merch, the Bengals Pro Shop has everything you need to rep the orange and black. Visit us on the plaza level at Paycor Stadium's north end zone, or shop anytime online at shop.bengals.com. Game day or every day, show your stripes in style with great gear from the Bengals Pro Shop. See us today at shop.bengals.com.
Looking for the best internet service? Alta Fiber is the top-rated internet provider in Cincinnati, according to Ookla's speed test results. With speeds up to 3 gig and 99.99% network reliability, Alta Fiber is the easy choice. Don't settle for anything less than the best. For a limited time, get $50 off your first month when you bundle fiber internet and Fioptics Plus TV service for just $30 a month each. Sign up today at altafiber.com.
2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Cincinnati back on top, 17-16 Bengals. Right now, the difference in this game is a missed extra point by Cleveland's new kicker this year, Andre Schmidt.
Who said special teams are not important? Darren Simmons knows they are. Every special teams coach in the NFL knows they are. And right now, the reason the Bengals have a 1-point advantage in the opener is because of special teams.
McPherson kicks to the goal line, and it'll be run back by DeAndre Carter quickly to the 20. And Shaka Hayward is there to make the tackle at the 25-yard line. So the Bengals got a takeaway on Cleveland's last possession, an interception by Jordan Battle, and a pass that ricocheted off Jerry Jeudy. Now we'll see if Cincinnati can get a stop or another takeaway with a 1-point lead.
Back-to-back takeaways would be outstanding, Dan. I agree. If they could do that, huge. But next best thing, 3 and out. Get them off the football field. Don't let them burn clock. Let Joe Burrow and company get after it.
Tyson Anderson is in at safety. Geno Stone spent some time in the blue medical tent. The Browns hand it off on 1st and 10, and Cincinnati brings down the rookie Sampson after a gain of 3. The Bengals lost their right guard, Lucas Patrick, with a calf injury in the first half. Logan Wilson exited, being examined for a concussion, and now Geno Stone is out of the game. Tyson Anderson playing safety.
And one thing the Bengals were very, very fortunate with in the preseason was no injuries. Well, here in the opener, the injury bug has acted up.
The other safety is P.J. Jules. 2nd and 7. Flacco, swing pass to the left. Sampson running toward the near sideline. Brought down short of the first down. Tyson Anderson and Logan Wilson, who's back into the game. So good to see him back in there. They make the tackle 4 yards short, and it's 3rd down and 4.
And he ran pretty well. He ran laterally in his pursuit pretty well. Took a perfect angle and assisted in making the play.
So he passed concussion protocol.
Good news.
3rd down and 4 for the Browns. Clock running, 1:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Cincinnati has a 1-point lead. Jerome Ford motions into the backfield and lines up next to his veteran quarterback, Joe Flacco. Shotgun snap. Flacco whistles one over the middle, caught on the run. Tillman in the Bengals territory. Tyson Anderson and Cam Taylor-Britt will make the tackle at the 44-yard line.
Pretty good protection. They did a nice job of sorting things out there. The Bengals had 6 at the line of scrimmage. They rushed 5 of the 6. And Cleveland picked the 5 up. Gave Joe Flacco a clean pocket. Clear vision down the football field. And he threw a strike.
Biggest gain of the day, 25 yards for the Cleveland Browns. They have it at the Cincinnati 44-yard line. 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Flacco is under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Ford grabbed and tackled by Chris Jenkins after a 1-yard gain.
Chris Jenkins, 2nd-round pick out of Michigan last year, showing some pretty good strength right there. I mean, he one-arm tackled him. It hit him with one arm, wrapped that one arm around him, and took him to the turf.
The Browns don't have to run another play if they don't want to. And they want to keep the Bengals offense off the field as much as possible. So they're going to let the final 10 seconds of the 3rd quarter run off the clock. And the Bengals will head to the 4th quarter with a 1-point lead on opening day in Cleveland. As we head to the 4th, it's Cincinnati 17, Cleveland 16 on the Bengals Radio Network.
At Kettering Health, we're devoted to you, walking alongside you on your journey to better health. Whether you're battling cancer, overcoming an injury, facing surgery, or just looking for a doctor who truly cares about you, we'll be a shoulder to lean on. We give everything so you can focus on keeping your world turning. Even if the unexpected happens, we're supporting you to be your best. Kettering Health. Find care now at ketteringhealth.org.
Get to Miami Valley Gaming on Saturday, August 30th for a chance to win a Mercedes or $45 grand.
Must be 21. Ohio Problem Gambling Helpline, 1-800-589-9966 or visit org.ohio.gov. Ready to take a break? Visit timeoutohio.com.
2 guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home. One guy wore a seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
From packed stadiums to sold-out shows, Sports Illustrated Tickets puts you at the heart of the action. With over 50 million tickets to sports, concerts, and theater events worldwide, it's your go-to for unforgettable live experiences. Whether it's the 50-yard line, courtside, center stage, or anywhere in between, we've got your seats. Visit sitickets.com or download the app today. Sports Illustrated Tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better.
Bengal fans, Bengals Luxury Suites provide a great view of the action while offering an unparalleled combination of features and amenities. With limited inventory available, visit Bengals.com/suites to get yours today.
We head to the 4th quarter, Cincinnati nursing a 1-point lead here in Cleveland. 17-16 to score. The Browns have the ball in Bengals territory. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 from the 43. We mentioned that Geno Stone was at the Blue Medical tent and is currently out of the game. Right now, they appear to be changing something on his helmet. I don't know if they're changing the face mask or what they're doing. Maybe he had a cut chin and they want more protection. It's hard to tell, but Adam Nolman, the equipment manager, just made a change to his helmet. Geno just put it back on. It looks like he's getting ready to come back in.
Maybe a padded chin strap or something.
Could be. 2nd and 9. Flacco to throw. Pump fakes. Begins rolling left. He'll try to run to the sideline. Chris Jenkins takes him out of bounds. Well short of the first down. Flacco went out at the 39. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Geno Stone checking back in.
That's a rarity. You won't see Joe Flacco run the ball that often, but it was so open. The pass rush lanes were distorted. He had to tuck it and take off, and Jenkins, who can run, ran him down from behind. The fans reacted. I think part of it was they were supportive of Joe Flacco's effort. The other part, they thought that Jenkins may have hit him in that 5-yard white area out of bounds.
3rd down and 5. Can the Bengals put heat on Flacco? Hendrickson and Stewart are the edge rushers. Flacco drops back to pass. Has time. Floats it downfield. And it's dropped by Fannin at the 26-yard line. It's 4th down and 5 for Cleveland.
Man, that was there. Big over route from the tight end. Man, they now they're 6 for 11 on 3rd down. And Joe Flacco, he couldn't have thrown this one any better.
Cleveland's going to go for it.
That ball was right there.
So 4th and 5 at the Cincinnati 39. The Browns will leave their offense on the field. Now they might just try to draw the Bengals offside.
Right.
We'll see.
Right.
But they line up to go for it at the Bengals 39-yard line.
Hold your water. Stay on side.
We're 44 seconds into the 4th quarter. 3 receivers out to the right. Flacco catches the shotgun snap. Passes over the middle. Dropped by Judy. And the Bengals take over. Back-to-back drops by the Cleveland Browns.
Amazing. And 2 very fine throws from Joe Flacco. I mean, on the money throws with tight spirals. I mean, you can't ask for more than that if you're a receiver from your quarterback, and they dropped him.
The Bengals get the ball back with 14 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Cincinnati up by 1, 17-16. It'll be the Bengals ball at the 39 when we come back on the Bengals Radio Network.
United Electric has served the tri-state area for more than 60 years. For all your commercial and industrial electrical needs, call Rick Rebholz at 513-383-7547 or visit us online at unitedelec.com.
Hamilton County veterans, don't miss the opportunity to take advantage of the valuable services and benefits that you've earned. The Hamilton County Veterans Service Commission is here offering personalized support to Hamilton County veterans and their families. From VA claims and benefits to financial assistance and transportation, the Veterans Service Commission of Hamilton County is honored to connect vets to federal, state, and local resources. Visit hcvsc.org, like us on Facebook, or call 946-3300. That's 946-3300.
Every Wednesday during the regular season, join Dave Lapham and Dan Horde on ESPN 1530 for Bengals Game Plan, presented by Bud Light. For more information, visit Bengals.com/listen.
Donato's just made your dinner decision easy. Try the all-new barbecue chicken or buffalo chicken pizzas. Whether you want that sweet, smoky flavor or the zesty, bold flavor of buffalo, Donato's has got you covered. Call it comfort food with a kick. Now, what are you waiting for? Order Donato's today.
Attention all nonprofit organizations. Looking for creative ways to fundraise? Aramark is actively seeking nonprofit groups to operate concession stands at Paycor Stadium during Cincinnati Bengals home games. Organizations will receive a donation from Aramark for each game their group volunteers. Increase impact, engage with the community, and fundraise with flair. Join Aramark in making a difference. To learn more and secure a spot, call 513-455-4914 or visit Bengals.com/community/concessions.
Watch your Bengals this season on the NFL on CBS, streaming on Paramount+. Cincinnati up by a point, 17-16. Bengals ball with 14 minutes and 13 seconds to go. The Miami Dolphins are in Indianapolis today. Miami has 6 first downs in the game, 115 total yards of offense. They're being shut out. They're trailing 30-0, and the guy shutting them out is Lou Anarumo. Good for Lou from the Indianapolis Colts.
Yep.
On 1st and 10, the Bengals run it right, and Chase Brown will be engulfed and tackled for no gain. Carson Schlesinger, there's that man again, the bottom of the pile for Cleveland.
Chase Brown's the only running back that's got double-digit carries. That was his 15th carry of the day. Neither team has run the ball very well. Cleveland's got 1.7 yards per carry. Their longest rush of the day is 5 yards. The Bengals are at 3.4 yards a carry. Their longest rush is 8 yards. So neither ground attack has gotten untracked.
Bengals have the ball at their own 40, second down and 9 coming up. Cincinnati with a 1-point fourth quarter lead. Chase goes in motion, lines up in the slot to the right. Burrow throws it down the sideline.
Nice.
Higgins.
Nice.
He's out of bounds.
Thought he caught that bad boy. Didn't get at least 1 foot, both feet down. One's only good in college football. You got to get both in bounds with possession. And he did not.
Hickman in coverage. Higgins had to jump high into the air to make the catch. And it's third down and 9 as a result.
Can't go 1, 2, 3 and out.
Bengals are 7 for 10 on third down conversions. They'll go with an empty backfield. Now Samaje Perine motions into the backfield and Burrow calls a timeout. That's the second one used in the second half, so the Bengals only have 1 remaining. Hopefully that won't matter down the stretch. The Browns have all of their timeouts left.
Both teams third down.
To the 20-yard line, second and 2 from the 12. Russell Wilson, man over the middle, wide open, making the catch. First down, pending the penalty marker.
Saying it's coming back. Holding, offense number 55. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That's on James Hudson. For people and doing those things, great at the point of attack. This kid's going to be a star, in my opinion.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville with the lead. And on the
Let's go game rewind here. This was the big play for the Jaguars to get them into scoring position. Travis Etienne, look at the footwork at the line of scrimmage. Then in the secondary.
At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the
great run on the big-time rush. Look at it, 7 rushes, 99 yards, and this number right there, 14.1 per carry.
2 years ago against Carolina, he had a 100-yard rush day with a couple of touchdowns. Brian Thomas Jr. is in for a Jacksonville touchdown. He set rookie records as a receiver last year. He runs it in with Travis Hunter celebrating over on the sideline with his fellow receiver.
Man, I love it. Misdirection, get back on the orbit sweep. The block.
People were wondering, where was BTJ, Brian Thomas?
For this New England offense, and that's going to set him up with a 3rd and short.
Yeah, really nice job by the Raiders in coverage. And on the other side, really nice job of May not forcing it, using his legs, trying to make something happen at the end of that play, but not making a critical mistake by trying to make something there that wasn't.
So that one was actually ruled an incompletion, so they mark it back at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 7.
Raiders have picked up their blitzing here in the last 2 drives.
May's pass batted down back into the hands of May. So a live play is going to get it to the 50. Excellent pursuit, concentration by the Raiders. They stuck with it. It's a pickup of 2 after a wild sequence here from
I think that was
New England.
Pratt, number 57. And the Raiders do blitz, and he almost. I mean, how about that play by Pratt? You get up, you knock the ball down.
Yeah, we call it the witching hour, and then all of a sudden, the quarterback catches his own pass batted back to him. Well, there will not be a shutout in the first week of the early window here on NFL Red Zone. The Dolphins have scored. The Dolphins have scored 4th quarter. They get in with Devon Achane. That was a pass from Tua Tagovailoa. They go for 2. Tua to his tight end, Julian Hill. So